All right, everybody. I do apologize for that. I had my last class was running just a little bit over. I wanted to make sure everybody is had a turn in that class before I moved on, and it went a little bit further than I expected. Then when I tried to jump back into Hangouts, it wouldn't let me. So yeah. Problems today. So I am here now. We are going to be going over ED endings. Okay, so if you do not have that, I need to open my Verbling back up again because I had to close things down because it was being slow and ridiculous. All right, and we have first in class, Elena. How are you, Elena?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing good. Elena, I don't think I've had you in my class before. Where are you from?
I'm from Argentina.
From Argentina. Great. And what part of Argentina?
Mendoza.
Mendoza.
It's in the western part.
Yeah, I had the person who taught me Spanish actually was from Mendoza. I learned Spanish in Buenos Aires when I was living there for a bit, and he taught me Spanish, and I learned a lot of these tricks that I use going backwards in teaching people who speak Spanish English. He taught me a lot of these tricks. And I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. And so, yeah, no, I really enjoyed my time there when I was in Argentina. It was great. Now, what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
No, I'm economist and I work in the capital market.
Okay, and so are you working in buying and selling of stocks and trades and things like that?
More than financial things, not investment, more financial for little companies.
Okay. So working as a financial advisor for legal
Yes,
companies.
that.
Okay, very cool. That's awesome. Well, it's good. It's good to have you here. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
Let's see. Now, I hope I don't have as many problems as I did with Google Hangouts last hour. This hour, man, it was a nightmare. Let's see. We have Ere. How are you? Or Ere?
Eray.
Eray.
Yes.
Okay, and Eray, where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
From Turkey.
Yes.
Great. I've got a couple of friends from Turkey that come here to Verbling. I don't know if you have met them. I don't know if there's like a Turkey group or whatever. But yeah, it's my friend is Gabor, and I have another one. His name is Slan. I just met him today. But yeah, they're two gentlemen from Turkey that come here to my Verbling classes. Well, it's good to have you here. What do you do for work, or are you a student?
I'm a student in Matthew. Do you know Matthew? Middle Technical University.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yes, I'm in prep high school. Preparatory
yes. School.
Yes.
Okay, very cool, man.
And this is my first time on Verbling.
Here at Verbling? Okay.
Yes.
Good. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here in my class. Today we are going to be going over ED endings, which can be confusing to some people. So we're going to go over those and practice pronouncing them. All right?
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. All right. So we've got Eric. How you doing, Eric?
Hi. Fine, thanks. And you?
Good, man. Anything new going on your side of the world?
Not much. Well, I took the TOEIC exam yesterday.
Oh, did you? How did it go?
I hope it was okay.
Okay. How long until you get the result back?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay. Cool. Crossing our fingers. Let me know how everything goes when you get the results back. Okay.
Sure. Thanks.
Cool, man. Cool. Let's see. We've also got. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We've got Fabian. How you doing, Fabian? Make sure your microphone isn't muted. Fabian, can you hear me okay? Okay. Check it out. I'll be back to you. All right, so here we have, is this Fatih? Fatih, are you there? Okay, let's go to Jose. How you doing, Jose?
I'm nice to meet you. Thank
Good to see you again.
I see you again too.
All right, man. How's life going? Everything going okay today?
Yes, it's a good day. Good day.
Good, good. Well, I'm glad to have you back here in class with me. All right, let's go to Juan. How you doing, Juan? Juan, can you hear me okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. Awesome, man.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah.
Cool. So, I believe you were in a couple of my earlier classes, right?
Right.
Awesome. Welcome
Bro.
back. Welcome back.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, man. Let's see. We've got some other new faces that I haven't seen before. Massimo, how are you?
Hello, Chai. I'm fine, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. Now, Massimo, where are you from?
I'm from Rome, Italy.
From Rome, Italy. Excellent.
Yeah.
And what do you do? What's your do you work or do you study?
Yes. I work. I'm a civil engineer.
Cool. You've got a great accent in English. Did you have you studied before?
Just at school since about 10 years, but on and off.
Okay. All right. Cool. And you said that you work as a civil engineer. Is that right?
Yes. I work in the motorway bridge maintenance.
Okay. Great. Well, it's good to have you here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We've got. Uh-oh. You're gonna have to help me out with your name here. How would I pronounce your name?
Eray.
Say that one more time.
Who is calling?
It's in an alphabet that I cannot read. Is it? Yeah. I don't know. How can I pronounce your name? Can you are up on the screen right now?
Eray.
Eray?
Yes.
No. There's Eray. I've got you up on the screen right now. I'm trying to figure out this last person's name here at the very end. Yep, you.
Oh, hi. My name is Valera.
Okay, say that one more time.
My name is Valera.
Valera.
Yes.
Okay, I need to write that down. Yeah, I apologize. I can't read. What is this? Russian or is it Ukrainian?
Oh, I'm from Russia. I thought I've changed it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was a little stuck. So you said Flavera.
Oh, no. Valera.
Valera. Okay, gotcha. All right, let me write that down. Okay.
I was pretty sure I had changed it, but
you may have in Google Hangouts. It's deciding not to accept the change right now. I don't know, but that's cool. So what do you do, Valera?
I work. I'm a graphic designer.
Nice, man. Very cool. How long have you been working as a graphic designer?
4 or 5 years already.
Okay. Do you enjoy it, or is it okay?
Of course, I enjoy it. This is the work of my life.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And excellent. So what part of Russia do you live in? Or are you living in Russia right now?
Yes, I'm living in Russia. I live in Moscow now.
You live in Moscow. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Well, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. Let's see if I missed anybody here.
Me,
Oh, Carla. Carla, how are you?
fine, and you?
I'm doing really good. Now, Carla, did you have a picture on here before?
Yes.
No.
Hi,
Let's see. Ah, Carla. Carla from Colombia, right? Or are you from Venezuela?
Venezuela.
There we go, Venezuela. And is it? Hold on, Venezuela. Ah, where did you say that you were from in Venezuela? Is it? I can't remember. Tell me what city you're from.
Puerto Ordaz, Bolívar State.
Oh, Bolivar State.
Yes,
Is it Bolivar or Bolivar?
Bolívar.
Bolivar. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
How's everything going today?
Good, very good.
Very good. Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, you guys. So today we are going to be, or this hour, I apologize, this hour we're going to be going over ED rules and pronunciations. A lot of times people it just drives them nuts. They don't know when to pronounce that ED as a D or as a T or as an ID. They can't tell when it happens, why it happens, and how we do it. So I'm here today to explain it. Okay, and we're going to go through a bunch of practices. Okay, so I want to hopefully we'll be able to go through 10 to 15 words each. Okay, but it just depends on all of our speed and how we do. Okay,
Right.
so the first document I want to take a look at. I'm going to put this over in the chat box to the right in the Verbling chat box. I'm also going to put it in the Google chat box. Boom, right there. Okay, so if you see that there, go ahead and open it up. You may have already had it open because I had it in the class materials. All right. So when you open it, it is a Word document. Okay. And they stick it in a place called Box. Now you can download this, and I encourage you to download it. Okay. Save it, print it, put it on your right next to your computer as you're studying English. Give it to your family, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands. It doesn't matter to me. Share it with whoever you want to share it with, so that we can get these rules out there. All right. So let's go ahead and read through these rules, and then we'll get to the practices. Okay. That's going to be the most important part. All right. So let's start off with Carla over on the left-hand side. Carla, can you read rule number 1 for me, please?
The ID ending is pronounced E after unvoiced final sounds F, K, E, F, S, H, PH, SS, and X. Examples: cooked, stopped, kissed, washed, finished, promised.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's cooked, stopped, kissed, watched, finished, promised. Okay. Now, the key to this, we're looking at the sound. All right. The reason why I say that, for example, look at this word right here in number 1. It says the ED ending is pronounced. Okay. You see how there's a C right there? Okay, then the ED. Well, why, if there's a C here and I don't have a C in my list of final sounds, why is it then that we pronounce that as a T, that ED ending? Well, we're not looking at the spelling, we're looking at the sound. Okay, the same thing with F. Sometimes we have words like graph. Okay, graph is spelled G-R-A-P-H, right? That's graph. Okay, we have graphing calculators, all right? Now when we add an ED ending here, okay, this is going to make the sound as an F So that word would then be graft. Does that make sense, everybody? We're looking at the sound and not the actual final ending. In most cases, that final ending will be the way that it's spelled, okay, but not in all cases. All right. So let's go to number 2. And it is, Elena, let me have you read number 2, rule number 2, please.
Okay. The ed. You listen me?
It's very quiet. Let me have you, can you turn up your microphone at all?
Now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Well, the ed ending is pronounced the voice final sounds M, G, L, B, W, and V. Z, I don't know.
It would be Z. Z.
J.
Jota is J.
J. Okay. Examples: dream, dream it, budget, widget, slurret, call it, rabbit, and leave it.
Okay. All right. So let me go over the pronunciations here. All right. Now, when we pronounced, first off, can I have everybody who's not speaking, let me have you mute your microphones, please, so that we can eliminate some of the background noise. All right. Thank you. So when we, for example, when we have the word cooked, okay, we're going from that K straight to that T sound. Cooked. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. Okay, so instead of saying dreamed, we're going to say dreamed. Okay, and let's see, do I still have some microphones on? Make sure that you're muting your microphones, okay? I can still hear some people talking in the background. All right, so we have dreamed, bugged. Okay, so we're going from that G sound into that D, bugged. We would not say bugged, we go bugged, okay? Waged, okay, now this G sounds like a J sound. That's why we have the J in parentheses, because we don't have any words that end in a J, okay? But we do have J sounds, okay? This is waged, okay? This word would be slurred. Okay, this word would be called, rubbed, and lived. Okay, so class, notice how on these words, okay, we jump right to that D sound. We don't say lived, we say lived. Okay, I'm sure you're asking, well, I've heard people pronounce that ed ending. So when does that actually happen? It happens in only 2 cases. So these are the cases that I want you to really focus on and memorize, okay? Because for the most part, where non-English speakers slip up or make mistakes is by always pronouncing that ed ending. There's only 2 times when we're going to pronounce that ed ending, and we're going to read about it right now. Okay, Erai, let me have you read rule number 3, please.
Okay. 3. When the word ends in T or D, if there is an E after them, it doesn't count. The ED ending is pronounced "ite". Examples: waited, wedded, decided.
Good. So we say waited, wedded, okay, and decided. All right. Now, an important thing to remember here, okay, though it says ID, okay, in most languages that I makes an E sound. I know in Spanish and Portuguese, in Italian, French, maybe in German as well, it makes that E sound. You don't want to pronounce that E. Okay, we're going to use a short I sound. That short I sound is I. Okay, so when we have the word wait, it would then change to waited. Waited. Okay, not waited or waited. We say waited. Waited. Okay? So, are there any questions at this point about how we pronounce those endings?
I have a question.
Yes.
Teacher, please. What is better. If I need to choose,
Ah, crap. Sorry, Juan. I accidentally muted your microphone. Go ahead.
sorry.
Go for it.
Yes, I want to ask you if I need to choose only one finish, it, T, D, what I must to use always.
You don't. There's not a choice. You don't get to choose which one you use always. Okay? It depends on the ending of the word.
But English people understand me if I finish always in T or always I finish always pass in D.
Well, it
Problem?
depends. It depends. Okay? Now, if your goal is to just to have a decent conversation with someone, then yes, you can always try and use a certain ending, and it would be okay, but you're not going to sound like an English speaker. Now, if your goal is to sound like an English speaker, like when I was learning Spanish, my goal was to sound like a fluent Spanish speaker. I tried to copy the accent as best as I could and sound like I wasn't destroying your language, right? That was my goal. Okay, that was my goal when I was learning another language. Okay, if it's not your goal, that's fine. It makes no difference to me. But for those who want to have a good accent and pronounce things properly, okay, you don't get to choose. All right, there's rules. If it ends with certain letters, you have to pronounce that ed like a T. If it ends in other certain letters, you have to pronounce it like an D. Okay, if it ends with a T or a D, it needs to be pronounced with an id sound at the end. Okay, so those are the three rules that we have. And I know we've got, what is it, 26, 27 letters in the alphabet. So you don't have to learn what it is for each letter. Okay, the best way to do this is to memorize T and D. Okay, that's always going to be an id sound, and then when we pronounce it as a T sound. So if you memorize T and D and then the T sounds, everything else is going to be a D. Okay, and that's going to be the majority of the words that we use. They're going to end with a D sound. Okay, so that's my suggestion for you. Okay, so if we're looking at our ED endings that sound like a T, you've got F, so F, K, P, S, SH, CH, SS, and X. So that's 9 plus the 2. Okay, that would sorry, 9. Yeah, I don't know if I'm adding correctly. Let's see. No, that's 8. Sorry, 8 plus the 2, that would give you 10. So memorizing 10 endings. Okay, if you memorize 10 endings and what they do, the rest of them, everything else is going to be an ED ending. Okay, the first two are simple. If it ends with a T, okay, and a D, we say id. That's the only time when you can pronounce that id sound. All right. If it ends in the other letters, the other 8 letters or the other 8 sounds, okay, F, X, I don't have them all memorized. F, K, P, S, SH, CH, SS, and X. That's when it sounds like a T. If you do that, okay, you're going to be miles ahead from others that are learning English, because these are one of the most difficult things to kind of wrap your head around, and why we do it and whatnot. It's not so much why, it's just that's how we pronounce those ed endings. Okay, so any other questions? Nope, not so much. Okay, let's go in and we're going to practice some words, okay, on this sheet, and then I've got a list of 4,000 words that we can run through to practice. Okay, so we're gonna get some practice done. So let's start off with Eric. Let's scroll down to the bottom of this page. Okay, so underneath the rules we have some examples there. Okay, let me have you read the first 2 words, Eric.
Okay. Pressed and killed.
Good. Pressed, killed with a D ending. All right. The next two words, please. And Fabian.
Hello. Okay, the next word is learn and explained.
Good. Learned and explained. Now, the one typo I have in this document that's created is it does not have the N. The N is exactly like the M. Okay, so like explained, you're absolutely correct, Fabian. We would pronounce that like a D. So I need to go back in there and add that N in there. I spaced it. Okay. All right. Let's go to Jose. Let me have you read the next two words.
Visited to cheat.
That's going to be visited and touched with a CH. With a CH that ends with a T sound. Touched.
Touched.
Now, Valera, the question is about the sound. Okay, so you may have a word that's spelled with like a PH at the end, and you may be going, oh, but that's not an F. Why does it end with a T sound? Well, we're looking at the sound and not just how it's spelled. So that's why I say there are no exceptions. Okay, we're focusing mainly on the sound and not just the spelling. Okay, all right, let's go to Juan. Let me have you read the next two words, please.
Support and recognized.
Okay, and now what happens when a word ends with a T, Juan?
Oh, with T. I can find it.
Rule number 3. Yeah, so how would we pronounce that word?
Supported.
Excellent. Yes, so supported and recognized. You said recognized very well. Nice job. Okay, let's go to Massimo. The next two words, please.
Yes, wanted and worked.
Excellent. Wanted and worked. Okay, and Valera, let me have you read the next two words, please.
Counted and smiled.
Okay, counted, smiled. Excellent. And the last one, please, Valera.
Preferred.
Good. Preferred with a D sound.
D.
Excellent. Mauricio, the J is between brackets because we do not have any words that end with a J. Okay? We do end words with the J sound. So, for example, judge. Okay, that DGE, that makes a J sound like job or even the word judge. Okay, that's the J sound. So we're not looking for spelling, we're looking for that sound, okay? All right, so everybody, we are going to go to our next page. All right, and this is where we get all of our words from, and we're going to roll through as many as we can do. Sure. Okay. Yeah. This website is called More Words. All right. And no problem, Mauricio. And this website's called More Words. I just put it in the chat box there. Okay. And you guys can keep this link as well and go through and practice your ed endings. When you get there, this is what it's going to look like. Okay. Yours may not have nasty girls on the side. Apologize, but we're going. These are our words. So what we're going to do, we're going to scroll down. Okay, so we're gonna pass the words that start with A. Okay, we're going to go to words that start with D. Okay, so scroll down, 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 and Carla, you're going to be first. Actually, we're going to go, no, we're going to go to D.
D?
So, yeah, we're going to start off with words that start with D. So scroll down until you get to those words, okay? So down, 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 down.
This word is very difficult. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Hold on, I'm almost there. Almost there. Whew, this goes down a ways. Let's see. There's not an easier way. Okay, here we go. All right, so, our, what the hell? All right, so our first word is, okay, so that first word, okay, we're going to, how would that, just tell me how that ending is going to sound.
D.
Okay, and it's going to be a D because we have a B, right?
Right.
Okay, so the way we would pronounce that is dabbed.
Dabbed.
Good, dabbed. Okay, now try the next word.
Doubled.
Good, dabbled.
Okay.
One more time, try that. Dabbled.
Doubled.
Good, good. Okay, and the next word, please.
Dacrid.
Good, dacquered. All right,
Dacquered.
and one more.
Dacquered.
Okay, and one more word. The next word, please.
Daddled.
Good, daddled. Okay, good. Okay, let's go to Elena. We're going to skip that next word, which is dadoed. All right, and we're going to go to the one underneath that. You see that?
Daft.
Good, good. Yes, so with a T sound, right? Daft.
Another?
Okay, yes, please. The next one.
Danger.
Okay, that's going to be daggered.
Dagger.
Okay, and the next word, please.
Daglit.
Okay, this ends with an L. When do we pronounce that id sound? After a T and a D, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we have an L ending. How we're going to pronounce that ed then?
Daglit.
Good, daggled.
Daglit.
Excellent. We're going to skip this next one because I think that may take me about 5 minutes to learn how to pronounce that word. So let's go to our next word here.
Daker.
Good, dacred. Okay, and let's do one more.
Daisy.
Good, daisied. Excellent. Okay, let's go to Edai. In Edai, we're starting with the word under daisied. Okay, right here, please.
Dealt.
Okay, now this word, when you see an I, that means that I had changed from a Y. The original word would be dally.
Dally.
So we're going to say dallied.
Dallied.
Good, good, nice job. Okay, the next word, please.
Damaged.
Perfect, damaged. Good. Okay, our next word.
Damascent.
This would be Damascened, but let's pass over this one. This one's no one ever uses that word. That's a stupid word. All right, let's go to our next. Let's go to our next word.
Okay. Damasked.
Good. Yes. So with a T sound, damasked.
Damasked.
Okay. Good. One more word.
Damned.
Good. So damned. Okay.
Damned.
Now, this word and the next word are pronounced exactly the same. Okay. The first one is like building a dam. Okay, to stop water. Okay. The next word, damned, is like being sent to hell. Okay, damned. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay, but it's pronounced exactly the same. Okay, so Eric, let's go to the next word under damned. Right here, please.
Damnified.
Good, damnified. All right, next word.
Damp.
Okay, give me a good T sound. Damped.
Damped.
Good, nice job, man. Okay, next word, please.
Dampened.
Yes, dampened. Okay, next word.
Danced.
Good, good, danced. All right, one last word, please.
Dandered.
Good, dandered. Excellent job. Okay, we're going to go to Fabian, And we're going to go to the word under dandered. This word right there, please.
Dandified.
Good. Dandified.
And the next one is dandle.
Dandled. Yeah.
Dandle.
Dandled. Good.
Dandle. Okay. Danwit. Danwit is the next one.
That's danweed. Here, go to the next one underneath that.
The next one.
Yeah, the next word underneath that.
Okay. Dangut.
Okay, that's going to be danged.
Danged. Okay,
Good.
danged. Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't end with a T or a D, right?
Like danger. Okay, danged.
Good.
Dangers. Dangered.
Okay, give me a good D sound at the end there. Dangered.
Dangered.
Okay, and one last word, please.
Dangled.
Okay, does that end with a T or a D?
Dangled.
There you go. Nice. Dangled.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Let's go to Jose. Okay, underneath where it says dangled.
Dapped.
Okay, almost. The word is dapped.
Dapped.
Okay, when it ends with a P, we end the ed with a T sound. Dapped.
Ah, yeah, yes, dapped.
Okay, now this next one. Let's talk about this word before we pronounce it. What's the ending of this word?
Dapped.
Okay, no, let's talk about the word. Okay, does that word end with a what word? What letter ends this word here under dapped? Okay, what's that final letter before the ed? What's the final letter?
L, no? L?
Yeah, good. Yes, that's an L. Okay, now look at your rules. How if it ends with an L, how should we pronounce that ed?
The third rule. Yes.
It's not going to be the third rule. It's going to be the second rule.
The second rule finishing in there, no?
It finishes with a D sound.
D sound.
Okay, so when we pronounce our D sound, we jump from that last sound, which is going to be an L. We jump from that sound and we go to the D. We would not say lid, like weighted. We wouldn't pronounce that id sound. We'd go from that L to the D. So let's have you try this word. Go ahead.
Dappled.
Okay, this will be dappled.
Dappled.
Okay, no, you're pronouncing that did at the end. Okay, so we want to say dappled. That's it. Dappled.
Dappled.
Good. Dappled. Okay, let's do this one right here.
Yes. Dappled.
Okay, do the one underneath dappled.
Dappled.
Okay, let's move to the next word.
Dared.
Okay, this word is dared.
Dared.
Okay, good. Let's move to this next word here.
Duct.
Good. Yes, that's going to be darked. Nice
Okay.
job. Yes. Okay, let's go to let's see, Juan. Let me have you continue.
Dart, right?
Okay, that is darked. Okay, the next word underneath that.
Okay, I can see really well.
Did you open up the link?
Yeah, it will be better.
Okay, the link is right there. I put it over in the Verbling chat. Okay, so open up the link. Let me come back to you. Okay, let me move on to there we go, Massimo. Massimo, let me have you read those last 5 words on the page. Okay.
Okay. Darknet.
Okay, this is going to be dark end.
Dark end.
Because
Darken.
remember, if it does not end with a T or a D, we cannot pronounce the id sound. You had said darkned. Okay, so we're going to jump from that N sound right to the D. Darkened.
Darkened.
Good. Darkened.
Darkled. Darkled.
Good. Yeah, darkled.
Darned.
Okay, that's going to be darned.
Darned.
Good. Okay, next one.
Darted.
Yeah, there you go. Darted or darted. Okay, last word, please.
Dartled.
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 Good. Nice job. Okay, let's go to Valera. And let me scroll down one real quick here. So we had dartled. Whoops. There you are. Okay, so right under dartled, read about 5 words for me, okay?
Where do I start?
Underneath where it says dartled. So that's the 4th word down. If you're looking on my page here, it's
I look on
4
my
words
page.
down. Okay, we're under the word dartled.
Dashed.
Good. Dashed. Okay, what's the next word?
Dated.
Good. Dated. All right.
Datelined.
Good. Datelined. Okay, next one.
Doped.
Okay, good. Dubbed.
Dondered.
Excellent. And let's do one more.
Daunted.
Good. Daunted. All right. Looks like someone's got the iPhone. Let's go to our next victim here, and Carla. Back to our words here. Carla, read the word under the word daunted.
Wait a minute, please.
Okay.
Which word?
We are right here.
Daunted. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Okay. First off, Juan, can I have you mute your microphone?
Okay, wait.
All right. Thanks, man.
Dave.
Okay. So, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So, how would we pronounce this ed? So let's take a look at the ending. Okay. So it's D-A-U-T-E-D. Okay. So if it ends in a T, how would we pronounce the ed here?
D.
All right. If it ends with a T or a D, we end the ed would then sound like an ID, right?
Okay. Adopted.
Yeah. Good. Dotted.
Okay.
Okay. And our next word, please.
Davened.
Good. Yeah. So davened. Okay. So that would end with a D sound. Davened.
Davened.
Okay. Our next word.
Dawdled.
Good. Dawdled. Excellent. Okay. Our next word.
Dawed.
Good. Dawed.
Dot. Okay.
Okay. And next word, please.
Dawned.
Dawned. Okay. Good. And one last word.
Dotted.
Good. Dotted. Excellent. Okay. And let's go to you, Elena.
Yes, I can.
So here on the screen, I'm going to highlight the last word that she said. Then I'm going to scroll up. Okay. So, whoops. That was not highlighting. There we go. So this was the last word that we did. You see that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to scroll up, and I want you to read the next word underneath that. Oh, actually, sorry. That's not an ed ending. That's daybed. Okay, so let's go to the next word underneath that, right here.
Daydreamed.
Daydreamed with a D ending.
Daydreamed.
Okay, good. Yes, okay.
Daylighted.
Good. Daylighted. Okay, next word.
Dazed.
Good. Dazed. Okay, next word.
Dazed. No, dazed. No, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, no, you're really close. You're really close. The word is dazzled.
Dazzled.
Excellent. Okay, this word here.
Decidate. No. Decidified. Decidified.
All right, this is a fun one. Deacidified.
How?
Deacidified.
Deacidified.
Yeah, so our root word is going to be acid here in the middle.
Yes.
Okay, so acidify, okay, is something that has been that has had acid introduced to it, and then D is taking that acid out of it. So deacidify.
Yes.
Okay, let's do one more. Okay.
Diacoin. No. Diacoin.
All right. So here it ends with an end. Oh, try that one more time.
Diacon.
Good. So the better pronunciation would be diaconed, but your pronunciation ending with that D on the end is really good. Okay, diaconed. Okay. Let's go to our next victim, Edai.
Okay.
Let me have you read the next word, please.
Okay. Deactivate. Activate. Deactivated.
Good, good. Yes, so we have an id sound there, right? Because it ends with a T. Okay, so the word would be deactivated.
Deactivated.
Good. All right, our next word, please.
Didn't.
Good. So yes, with an N sound. So the word would be deadened.
Deadened.
Good. Okay, our next word.
Okay. Deadheaded.
Nice. Dead-headed. Good. Okay, let's do two more. This one right here.
Okay. Deadlifted.
Okay, good. So we'll have that id sound there, and we'll say deadlifted.
Yes.
Okay, and our last word.
Deadlocked.
Good, with the T sound. Deadlocked. Okay?
Yes.
All right, let's go to Eric. Let me have you start here with this word, okay? And I'm going to scroll up.
Deadpan.
There. Oops.
Deadpan.
Oh, holy crap. Yeah, so it's deadpanned. There we go. Okay, go for it. Deadpanned, and our next word, please.
The rated.
Okay, yeah, so this is a good with the ending. Okay, the word is deaerated.
Deaerated.
Okay, with the accent on the air. Deaerated.
Deaerated.
Okay, good. All right, our next word, please.
Deafened.
Good. The ending is good. Okay, the word is deafened.
Deafened. Okay.
Okay.
I can see. The
Our next
earth.
word. Try that one more time.
The earth.
Okay, give me a good D sound. Right now, you're pronouncing the Spanish D, and your tongue is right up against the back of your teeth. Okay, saying diered. All right, you want to say diered, diered.
Diered.
Okay, one more time. Diered.
Diered.
Good, good. All right, let's go to our next word, please.
I can see dilated.
Yeah, there you go. Dilated.
Dilated.
Okay, good. And one more word, and I'll move on.
Deaminated.
Good. Okay, with that ed ending. Okay, aided. Cool. All right, let's go to our next reader is going to be Fabian. Let me have you. And I did it again. Bring this back up.
Show me the window.
Okay, here we go. We're on this word right here.
Didn't.
Okay, good. Deaned.
That's right?
Yep, deaned with a D ending.
Okay. Dished.
Okay, if it ends with an SH, how is that ED sound? What does the ED sound like?
ED. Dished. Dished.
Okay, it ends with a T sound.
Oh, That sounds like a T?
Yep, the ed would sound like a T, so the word would be dashed.
Dashed. Okay. The
All
next
right,
one.
skip this word because it's actually deathbed, and that's not an actual ed
That's
ending.
right.
All right, go to this next word here.
Dived.
Good, deeved. Okay, the next word here.
Debarked. Debarked.
Okay, good, with a T ending. Debarked.
Okay. The next one is debarked.
Okay, this would end with a D sound.
Okay.
Try that one more time. We're going to say debarred.
Debarked.
Okay, so
Debarked.
what's it's debarred. Okay, now Fabian, where are you from, Fabian?
I'm from Colombia.
From Colombia. Okay, so the best way to explain this right now, you're pronouncing your D's like a T, saying debarred. Okay, and your tongue. So let's say this is your tongue. Your tongue is touching your teeth. You're saying debarred. Okay, you want to pull your tongue back. Okay, and so let's say this is the top of your mouth. So you can say debarred. Okay, and so your tongue is going to touch the top of your mouth, kind of like how you would say ede. Now let's say that we said the word aire. Okay, like in Buenos Aires, but we would say aire, and you want to take off that e at the end. Okay, instead of saying aire, I would say I'd. Okay, try saying I'd, and you want to stop right on that R. I'd. Try that.
I'd.
Okay, pull your tongue back. I'd.
I'd.
I'd. Okay, don't think of a D. I don't want you to think of a D. I want you to think of a Spanish R.
I'd.
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 You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Okay. So say the word aire. Aire.
Aire.
Okay. Now say aire again, and then I want you to stop afterwards. Instead of saying aire, I want you to say I'd.
Aide.
Okay.
I'd.
Say
I'd.
I'd. I'd.
I'd.
Okay.
I'd.
All right. So you don't want your tongue to touch your teeth. Okay.
I'd.
Pull your tongue back. You just want to hit the top of your mouth. Okay, I'd.
I'd.
There, that's it. I'd.
I'd.
Okay, so yeah, it's difficult, but that's how you pronounce it. Now let's take a look at the word. Okay, so when we go to our word, it's debarred. So we're gonna go barred, debarred.
Debarred.
Okay, very very close. Now it's a difficult sound to get. Realizing that D in Spanish, or sorry, that D in English feels like the R. Sorry, confused. The D in English sounds like the R, or feels like the R in Spanish. Okay, for most languages, that's how it is. There's a couple languages that have that R sound. Okay, in most languages, the way to pronounce the English D is like it's going to be like your R sound in your own language. Okay, you don't want your tongue to touch your teeth. It's going to be kind of in the middle. So let's say this is your mouth. So you have your teeth here. There's a flat part, and then it curves up like this, right? And then it goes down the back of your throat. Okay, so where you want your tongue to hit is on that flat part, not in the curved. Okay. All right, but on that flat part and not touching your teeth. Okay, it's right there in the middle. All right, that's how you would pronounce it. So when and it's important because you want if you don't get it right, then it'll sound like a T sound. All right, and you want to produce that D sound. Okay. All right, you guys. We're out of time for our ED class today. I will probably give this ED lesson in about 3 or 4 weeks. Okay, and we can go over it again and practice it, answer any questions. But you have the rules. Okay, we've gone over pronunciation rules, right? And so practice those ED endings. All right, and keep working on your English. You guys are doing really good. Okay, don't get discouraged. I know it's hard. I had to learn a whole nother language. It's very difficult, but you guys can do it. You all are doing very well, okay? All right, you guys, have a great night. Oh, I did want to mention, go ahead and follow me here on Verbling. I don't think I have my Facebook page open anymore. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. I hope we're able to meet up in a future classroom. And if not, have a great night, and I'll see you around hopefully someday. I'll see you guys. Bye.
Thank you.